Shalom. I'm going to give shalom to the Akim of Aqua. Okay, scattered Israelite brothers and sisters throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom to you. Shalom to the hopefully elect out there. Okay, and double honors to the elder apostles out there as well. Double honors to you. And I'll start by giving a mighty praise, honor, and great glory to the God of Israel. To YAHAWAH, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rakabash. All right. I'm going to go on a lot of mixed topics today. Okay. Prophecy still fulfilling, as you see. Things are happening around the earth. We are still currently in the last days. It's not going anywhere. Destruction is coming to Babylon, America. All right. It's all happening. It's true. Okay. The so-called white man, the Edomites, going into captivity under the nation of Israel, right along with the rest of the heathens. All right. They're all going into captivity because they all had their part in enjoyment and the destruction of our people, which is the nation of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, which would be the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans today. All right, these are God's chosen people. The Lord has severed us from other people. When you read Leviticus 20 and 26, He severed us from other people. So we're not supposed to behave like the heathens. All right, because we are special in the Lord's sight. We are special people. All right. So this message and understanding is only to the elect specifically of Israel. All right, because they're going to get the understanding. We understand that the Most High is blinded 2/3 of our people of Israel, so they're not going to get the understanding. And what's slowing that people down is really their pride and their ignorance. All right, namely 99%, 100% of the nation of Israel is destroyed for lack of knowledge. All right, so these are people like sheep, live without no shepherd, man. And who is that shepherd when you read about? All right, that's a Mashiach Yahawashi, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right, which his true name is Yahawashi, because really when you color on the name Jesus, all right, that was developed in the Greek term, and all right, it comes from the Edomites, and they colored on the Edomite God. Then it says the red Boger, all right, who painted and depicted himself as Christ. All right, this is not the Messiah. This is the idol, the biggest idol of the world, what everybody worships. All right, people think they worship the Messiah, but they really worship and says the red Boger. All right, so we don't believe in the name Jesus, because that was never the real Messiah's name anyway. All right, the real Messiah's name is Yahawashi, which means He delivers. Okay. That's the true Messiah's name, all right. And if you really look up deep understanding in the word Jesus, it really means earthquake, man. All right. Study it on your own, though. Don't look into these things, man. All right. Look into these things. Why are we called the color black out of a crayon box? Look at the words meanings, man. When people don't even have time to do that. All right. They're calling themselves and don't know what it means. Okay, or it's like African American or Mexican or Puerto Rican, Jamaican. All these terms that was given from our oppressors. All right, that's what they called us. The Most High never called us these names. All right, we were called Israelites. All right, and our land is the land of Jerusalem, Israel, man. That's our land. All right, so we are not African Americans, and neither are we of the color black. Now I'm gonna go in the etymology and prove that to you. That the word black it's defined, it's described everything negative, man. So I'm gonna look into it. It's on the etymology dictionary. Okay, this is on the etymology. I'm gonna read it. It says the word color black. It says becoming black early, transitive, make black, darken. Let me see. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. It says it is attested from late dark spot in the pupil of the eye, the meaning dark-skinned person. See that? It's referring to a dark-skinned person, but we're not black. We're not the color black. Hold on, there's more meaning to it. Salaki. It's going to say everything negative in the color black. Which is our people don't know this. Okay. Salakia. I'm looking for it. Yeah, here it go. I found it. So this is breaking everything down black in the Etymology dictionary. When black was used of dark-skinned people in Old English, it says the meaning is fierce, terrible, wicked, and see, it means terrible, wicked. All right, these are negative things according to the word black. All right, known as without light, moral or spiritual, um, means same figurative sense as gloomy, unlucky, bad, wicked, malicious. See that? Means unlucky, wicked, bad. You know, listen what our people are calling themselves today, man. The color black. It means wicked, bad, unlucky. All right. Well, we're not wicked people. Well, we've been seduced into wickedness because the wicked is ruling. You read that in Job 9:24. All right. The real wicked is the Edomites, man. The Edomites in the Bible, the so-called Europeans. All right. So we're not none of these terms. These names that they like to call us under, call us wicked or bad people. You know, we're all stereotyped, but that's what the word meaning of black is. All right, it's negative, man. It's a negative, it's something negative about us. All right. So for one, we're not black. Nobody on the planet is black. It don't even exist, and nobody on the planet is white. All right. The Lord says the wisdom of this world is foolishness, man. So yeah, I'm out here to wake up my people. Okay, the 12 tribes of Israel is to hopefully let, man. We're here to wake you up and stop calling yourselves black or Mexican or Puerto Rican or Colombian, all right, or Jamaican, all right. That was given from our oppressors. Well, we are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. We are God's chosen people, all right. I'm going to read that in the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel do not know. My people do not consider. See that? And that's talking about the Lord's people, man. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, what they call themselves. All right? The Lord said that his people do not consider, which means we don't care. We don't care to know who we are, man. I mean, you got to look these words up, Jake, when we call ourselves, man. All right? And black is more offensive than the word nigga, man. I don't like Edomites calling me black, man. All right? I'm not a black man. I'm an Israelite. I'm an Israelite of the tribe of Judah. All right? Which is descent from the Messiah himself, okay? YAHAWAH, all right? And from King David, from Solomon, all right? And so on, man. That's who my descendants are. The seed of my forefathers, all right? So, Judah is that's known as the kings of Judah, man. All right? And that's the head tribe of all the tribes of Israel, man. Because Judah was made to be the leader. That was all the way from the beginning of Genesis, man. Judah's made to be the leader. That's just how the Most High made things, man. And you see it today. It's true. Judah is the leader, man. Okay, you look up his history, man. Of the American history. All right, you got Judah being the leader of the civil rights movement. All right, they were the main ones that started the rebellion against the so-called white man oppression. You had the Black Panthers, the Nation of Islam, all these groups, man. All right, when it's all led by Judah. All right, led by the tribe of Judah, which is so-called African Americans. So we know we can't be African Americans either, because that's two continents. These are two names after two Edomites. So we don't come from white men, from so-called white men. We don't come from Edomites. Look these names up, Jake. All right? Be not ignorant, man, of what we calling ourselves. It's ridiculous. All right? It's time to wake the hell up and wake out of sleep. All right? We don't come from Scipio Africanus. Neither do we come from Americo Vespucci. These names are named after African Americans. All right? After Edomites. All right? These Edomites are Johnny come lately people on the planet. And they want to prove that they're superior to everybody on the planet. All right? And this is why their empire is falling. They can still practice they're superior, but your kingdom is falling, man. Your world is a disaster. Your world is a joke, man. It's a joke. So I'm going to read on. I'm going to read on the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? This is the Most High is asking. It's not where and who is he? Okay, who is the wicked? All right? Because everyone's saying Satan. All right? And never want to admit it that it's the goddamn Edomites. All right? They're currently at the moment in power right now. And we're going to continue to speak truth against power, man. Against these Edomites. All right? That's practicing tyranny and corruption and wickedness and barbaric, inhumane crimes. That's being done to the 12 tribes of Israel. We're going to speak out against it, man. Until this goddamn wicked kingdom falls. All right? All right, we hate America. It's full of abominations, full of idolatry, full of crime, wickedness, violence, pedophiles, human trafficking. All right? This is not your rest, Israel. This is not our rest, man. And the Most High hate this land, man. This land is defiled with blood. Defiled with the blood of the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Defiled. This land has to be destroyed and cleansed. So this is not our rest. So this is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, and it shall destroy you, even with the sword of destruction. So the Lord said this land is going to destroy us, and it's going to continue to destroy us, man, because this is not your rest. This is why we are unjustly getting shot down by the so-called police deputies, all right, which is the goddamn devils, man, all right? Goddamn devils with badges, man. You're a goddamn disgrace to the society. You're not here to protect and serve. You're the goddamn KKKs. That's what you truly are, man. And this is why your empire's falling, man. All right? The so-called white man is overtaken by pride, greed, and corruption. That's his downfall, man. You fucked up. You fucked up. Your world is falling. Now, our world is just beginning. You're looking at the future rulers. You're looking at the future rulers of this planet Earth. All right? Goddamn devils, man. So yeah, the Lord says, arise and depart. But this is not your rest, man. America's not our rest. All right? We were stolen from out of Africa and brought here and the so-called year 1619, all right, to unite with our Northern Kingdom Israelite brothers, which are Hispanics and the so-called Native Americans, because they were over here, all right, and they were taken down, enslaved, and conquered in 1492, okay, by Christopher Columbus, Francisco Pizarro, and Hernan Cortez, all right, goddamn Edomites that came over here. Wherever these Edomites go, there's no peace with them, man. There's no peace with these devils. The so-called white man has to be above everything, man. All right? He has to be above everything. He's got to shed blood. He's got to rape, rob, and murder. He's got to be a superior man. So this man is blinded by greed and arrogance, man. That's going to be his downfall. And we clearly see it. So I'm going to go on a lot of subjects today, man. All right? So yeah, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're so much better than that, what you call yourselves. All right, you the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. All right, you can take it or leave it alone. All right, at the end of the day, I'm out here for the elect. Okay, the elect of Israel. Because they are, the Lord says, my sheep hear my voice. My sheep hear my voice, man. So this is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahawah. All right? And yes, that's the Most High's name, man. The Most High has a name. All right? His name is not God. We're gods. God just means power. Or Allah means power in the Paleo Hebrew, man. Power. That's what you're calling on. It's power. All right? The Most High's official name is Yahawah. And it's always been his name. All right? If you study into the archaeologists, or look into the history, all right? The Heavenly Father's name is written in Paleo Hebrew, and if you look these things up in Mexico or Puerto Rico, all right? They found written Paleo Hebrew stones, okay, with the Most High's name and the 10 Commandments, all right? So that's what the Most High name is, Yahawah. And his son name is YAHAWAH, man. So we're gods. It don't make sense to call on God if we're gods. The Most High said it's written in your law that you are gods. All right? The word Israel means prince of power. All right? Prince of power. Yasharallah. All right? That's in the Hebrew. All right? We're gods. That's why nobody can do what the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans can do, man. Nobody is more hardworking than the so-called Hispanic people. And then, you got the so-called white man, Tom Homan, and Donald Trump got the nerve to deport, okay, our Northern Kingdom Israelite brothers and sisters out of the country that you stole from them. Stolen land. All right, this land belongs to the Northern Kingdom Israelite brothers. All right, Texas, California, Utah, New Mexico. All right, this land, that land was Israel, man. All right, and the so-called white man gladly stolen the land. All right, caused mischief, bloodshed, because that's what he does. So we're here to speak the words of prophecy, man. To mainly warn Israel of what's coming, man. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, we're in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. That's why the so-called white man is allowed to do what he's doing right now. Okay, deporting so-called Hispanics and Native Americans, all right, out of the land. All right, and our Father, the Most High, abominations, all right, he only gives the so-called white man so much limit of what he's allowed to do. All right, he's not allowed to exterminate us or anything like that. He's only allowed to afflict us. All right. Esau Edom is the rod of the Most High's anger, man, because Israel keeps going up. You keep breaking the commandments. All right, you keep being wicked. You keep staying in sin. You got to come out of sin and iniquity. This is why we're being oppressed today and catching hell. It's because we keep sinning against our God. We're staying in iniquity. We have to come out of it. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna go on more. So this is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 2. It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. All right? And that's what the so-called white man has done. All right? They covet fields and they take them by violence. They took this land by violence from the so-called Native Americans, man. That's our family, man. That's our people, man. All right? We got to kill these false doctors, man. They're saying that the 12 tribe sign of Israel is all so-called Negroes. All right? False. False. They are our brothers, man. You silly dumbass Negroes, you just got a hatred. You got a hatred for the so-called Spanish and Native Americans. You don't think that you're your people. All right? And then in number prophecy anyway, that they said that Ephraim and Judah will vex, envy each other, man. All right, that shit is dying off, man. Why don't you so-called Negroes hate the so-called white man? What these Spanish and Native Americans did to you? They catching hell from the so-called white man, just like you catching hell, man. You don't have enough hate for the so-called white man, but you want to hate Hispanics and Native Americans who ain't did shit to you. Who ain't did a damn thing to you. Why don't you hate these damn Peckerwoods? Why don't you hate them? All right? The Hispanics ain't do none of no raping against you. Then take your then take the man and sodomize him and rape him in front of his family. The Edomites did that shit, man. Native Americans didn't do that to you. All right? If you look deep into the history, the so-called Hispanics and Native Americans was against slavery, man. They was against it. The so-called Mexican brothers, all right, from the tribe of Issachar. They helped freed over 5,000 of these so-called Negroes that was being enslaved by the so-called white man. Over 5,000 Negroes trying to escape slavery. So how dare you got the nerve to want to hate them? You gotta cut out the bullshit, man. And I ain't just getting on you so-called Negroes. You so-called Spanish and Native Americans too. You got an evil eye hatred of the so-called Negro man. You need to learn to love the so-called Negroes, because they're your brothers. You need to love the men of Judah, the men of Benjamin, the men of Levi. You need to love them because them your brothers too, man. You gotta stop this goddamn hatred. And that's why 2/3 are gonna be condemned to destruction. 2/3 of Israel is gonna be condemned to destruction. They're gonna die in America, Babylon, with that kind of mentality, man. The Most High's not bringing that into the kingdom, man. That's why we out here for the elect. The elect of Israel is going to be delivered, because we return to the Most High. Many of you so-called Negroes still calling on the name of Jesus. Many of you still calling on the name of Jesus. I wouldn't dare use that name, man. You see what happened to Sonia Massey when she called on Jesus? All right, she called on the name Jesus, Cesare Borgia, that's his true name, and got her brains blew out, man. All right, so-called white man shot her dead in the face. So obviously there's no power behind that name. All right? The Lord says we shall know his name, man. We in a time we're supposed to know his name. All right? Because the Lord has woken up the elect of Israel. He's poured his spirit onto us. Lord willing, I'm one of the part of the hopeful elect. So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 91, verse 14. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has known my name. All right, so that's talking about the elect. The elect know the name of YAHAWAH, man. All right? 2/3 of Israel is not trying to know the name, man, because they're not trying to return back to the Heavenly Father, man. They don't want to acknowledge him. They want to still be caught up in this world, and they're blinded at the end of the day. 2/3 of Israel is blinded. All right? They don't want to come out of this world. So it says in the next verse, in verse 15, he shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. See that? The Lord is going to hear the prayers, man, of those that truly know his name. All right, those that humble themselves and return back to YAHAWAH Bashem Yahushua. All right, when you call on them names, the Lord is going to hear you, man. The Lord's going to hear you, and he said he's going to deliver you in the times of trouble that's coming. All right, you 2/3 Israel, y'all lost, man. All right, y'all didn't want to take the time to return back to the Most High. All right, many of you wanted to continue to be proud and ignorant. All right, continue to be destroyed of a lack of knowledge. And continue to call yourself black when you're not the color of black out of a crayon box. All right, you're gonna mourn when Esau come down. All right, with martial law. All right, and his troops. All right, you're gonna mourn, man. But we're not troubled about it, because we expect the so-called white man to do what he's gonna do. We're hoping the white man fulfill his needs, his will to do what he need to do. Because that means deliverance is it's right around the corner for us. We're about to get delivered. YAHAWAH returning, all right? He's returning. And he's going to deliver his people, man. All right? And he's going to destroy all the goddamn Edomites and put them all in captivity and right along with the rest of the heathen. All right? And hey, that's the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? There's only 12 gates in the kingdom of heaven. In the kingdom of Israel, there's only 12 gates. There's no 1 gate, there's no 3 gates, there's no 5 gates, there's only 12 gates in the kingdom of heaven. So how can they say that the kingdom of heaven is for everybody if there's only 12 gates? All right, add that up and make sense. There's no gate for the Edomites. There's no gate for you. You're not welcome. All right? So this was coming, man. All right? And this brings me joy in my heart, man. This is what's coming. That's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. All right, so that don't sound like equality or the kingdom of heaven for everybody. All right, we're gonna take these Edomites captives, whose captives we were. God damn it! All right, now it's your turn to pick cotton, man. Our people don't know that. Our people don't know these things though in the Bible written. They don't know that the Edomites are going into captivity or the heathen. They don't know these things. Why? Because they're not truly returning back to YAHAWAH Bashem Yahushua. They're still caught up in this world, caught up in the so-called white man's lies. And we all been deceived by the so-called white man. He's been ruling over the past 6,000 years, a very short time. But now, the Lord is waking up his people, man. All right, the Lord is called, stretched out his hand. And many of our people rejected. They rejected the truth. All right? They rejected their heritage. Returning back to being an Israelite. It's not a religion. Many people call us a cult. They have the nerve to call us a cult. Ain't that crazy? They can't think of anything. You know why they say we're a cult? They say that. They can't think of anything wicked in our history what we done. All right? Because we're not like the people in this world. We don't commit crimes. All right? We hate sin and iniquity. We hate abominations. So they have to think of something to demonize us. That's what they call us, black Hebrew Israelites in the media, when there's no such thing as black. Not even all the 12 tribes of Israel is even black. So you call it Hispanics and the Native Americans black Hebrew Israelites? Make it make sense, man. All right? It shows you the wisdom of the so-called white man's world. It's foolishness. It's foolishness with God. The so-called white man is a fool. Your wisdom is perishing. There's no more wisdom. There's no more wisdom in you Edomites. All right? Your IQ wisdom is ridiculous. It's vanishing. The Lord's destroying the wisdom of these Edomites. That's why they can't agree anymore. They can't even agree. There's so much inner fighting. They're fighting with each other. But they want to mock us and say that we're killing each other. Now you damn Edomites are divided in your own kingdom. And it's a goddamn joke. Hey, I'm really excited. I'm excited, man. I'm very excited, man. These are exciting times. We could be living in the last generation. Can you believe it? This could be the last generation of the return of the Messiah, YAHAWAH. We could be living in the last generation, man. This is a really great time. You never know. You never know, man. But anyway, the Lord is going to give his people rest finally, man. But this curse has been under us way too long, which seems that way like that, but really not long. In the Heavenly Father's sight, it's really not been that long, all right? So we're going through a temporary punishment for our disobedience, all right, for the nation of Israel, worshiping idols, okay, being in idolatry, worshiping the gods of the heathen, all right? That's why we're being oppressed, catching hell, captivity, and all of that, all right? But this is really just the discipline and correction and the Most High sight, all right, to correct us from our wrongdoings, man, all right? And we deserve it. We deserve it, because we have been a disobedient children, to the Most High, all right, the nation of Israel. We have done wrong, all right? So I'm gonna go into a few articles, man, on here. So it says that Donald Trump, he's been signing a lot of executive orders. Okay, this devil's on the move, man. He's in the spirit of Nero. Okay, so you got Donald J. Trump, Elon Musk, and RFK. RFK Jr. They want to take away the antidepressants. All right. It was funny. I was watching the video of this veteran lady, because she calls them happy pills. Because a lot of these veterans, they're all on these pills and shit, these antidepressant pills. And they're saying, the Edomites want to take that away. Donald Trump and RFK. People that's got schizophrenia, mental illnesses. Okay, people that should be in the goddamn hospitals, but they're not. They're on medication. But the so-called white man wants to take them away. All right, which is gonna bring more chaos anyway. I mean, it's a good or a bad thing. Really, to me, I'm not surprised to see this coming. I mean, all the people are really jacked up in Babylon, America anyway. Almost everybody's on prescription and drugs. That's just killing people, man. All right? Prescriptions is really destroying people, man. The goddamn food is defiled. The so-called white man's killing everybody through the food. All right? And the prescription could be cancer itself. All right? There's so much side effects to every pill you take. All right? Well, yeah, these veterans complaining about it too. They want to take them off antidepressants. People that's really depressed in a society, because we live in a wicked world. It said that the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. So these people got fragile minds, and they're really not going to be able to handle it. It's good that you get off that shit, man. I agree. It's good that you get off, because RFK said it's a lot of side effects to it. All right. They're saying it might be causing people to commit mass shootings more and more, because they're taking these antidepressant prescriptions. That's why they commit mass shootings and shit. Suicides. There's a lot of, that's been always going on anyway. That's because we live in a wicked world. All right, you had a so-called Hispanic girl, man. She just committed suicide. She was 11 years old. She committed suicide because her father or uncle or something was threatening. I think the kids was threatening to deport her. They were going to call ICE on her father or uncle or something. So she committed suicide to take her own life. That's not even been on antidepressants, man. It's just because we live in a wicked society, man. It said the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So you goddamn right, the suicide rate was high. And it was high in 2023. It said over 50,000 people committed suicide. 50,000 people. And most of them were young people. Young people commit suicide. All right, this Generation Z. All right, this youth. All right, it bugs the hell out. There's no knowledge, no wisdom. There's no fear of the Lord in them, man. Man, they're talking about you Pookies and Ray Rays and you Keishas and you Big Shirleys. All right? And it's talking about you. Many of you don't have the fear of the Lord in you. That's why you commit suicide and off yourself. Because, hey, if you love yourself and if you love the Most High, YAHAWAH, and got the fear of the Lord in you, you got nothing to worry about. You don't have to do these things. You don't have to even think about doing these things, man. I don't think about suicide, especially how much hell our people been through in this country. I'm catching hell. I don't think about suicide. You think about enduring, man. All right? Because I got faith in YAHAWAH. I trust in him, man. All right? And that's enough for me, man. YAHAWAH. All right, I got faith in him, man. So I wish to endure. We love the challenge. We love to see. I want to see the so-called white man's fall. All right? You read that in Sirach 25:7. He that live to see the fall of his enemy. I'm rejoicing right now. I'm not depressed. I'm rejoicing. We want to see the so-called white man kingdom fall, man. So we rejoice. This is a great time to live. Because we're witnessing a world power structure is transitioning. That's why everyone's talking about the end of days or the last days. We're living in the end of the so-called white man's days. At the end of his times. All right? Ain't no ending of the world, man. It's the ending of you. Of you ruling on the planet. All right? It said if you read in 2nd Esdras, it only says Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it. That shows you that the earth don't go nowhere. So it's the end of your world, Esau. The end of your world. All right? And the beginning of your world is going to be captivity. All right? Really the beginning of Jacob's world. All right? In our new world, your ass is going on the cotton field. All right? That's how you're going to know. You're going to get fucked up and pick cotton every day the rest of your life. That's all you're going to know. That's all you white devils going to know, man. All right? It's the cotton field and captivity, man. So, hey, enjoy your last moments of liberty in white America. Enjoy your last moments of liberty, man. Because it's 1,000 years of captivity after that. 1,000 years of captivity after that, man. All right? So they want to take away these drugs, man. These antidepressants for these people. And it shows that a lot of women are on these antidepressant prescriptions. Majority of these women, they're already emotional as fuck. All right? So yeah, I'm not surprised to see a lot of women are on prescriptions of antidepressants, man. All right? All right, because their emotions they're emotional women. All right? And many of them been given over to too much liberty in this wicked society. So they're not controlled. All right? They've been given too much liberty. So I wouldn't be surprised that a lot of them are depressed. A lot of them are single, are lonely. It's really the women, man. The men ain't. The men are fine. All right? But it's really the women. They're the ones getting a dog and a cat that they're looking for compassion to, comfort with. It's with a goddamn dog or cat. Because a lot of them, a lot of them are just are not in their right minds. They're not in their right minds. Most of their minds are corrupted, and that's designed by the so-called white man. All right, so that's really hard for them to find a man to settle down with. Okay, because a lot of them have been ran through, again, given too much liberty. So a lot of them are ran through, and I don't know if this is true rumors, but for like I was going in last time. You got Lily Phillips that's been ran through by 100 men, and now they're saying that she's pregnant. Or I don't know if the rumor is true or not. All right, if she is pregnant or not. Okay, but hey, at the end of the day, I mean these women are not marriage material right now, and a lot of men are just really off to themselves, man. Focus on themselves, and that's a really good time to do that. All right. Because really, it talks about in the scriptures that wine and women, it cause men to fall away. Their understanding. All right, they can't think clearly, man. All right, I'm not really like designed to focus on a woman either, man. All right. So see, what I really want is power and serve YAHAWAH Shai, man. All right, that's what true men want. True men want power, man. All right. Because when you get power, then you get everything. Then you get everything, man. But I'm in a spirit of want power and authority on the planet, man. All right. That's why when I read Revelation 2:26, man, that gives me joy, man. It gives me joy. All right. And that's what every hopefully elect brother is fighting for, man. Power. We want their power, man. What YAHAWAH is gonna share with us. Okay. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. All right? And that's what I want. All right? We want power and authority, man. Or what Hamashiach YAHAWAH promised, man. All right? Say, hey, the women, the pleasure, all of that come last, man. All of that come last, man. That adds up in the kingdom once you get power, all right, over the nations, all right. And that's what I want. The one Ratazah, man. That's what I want. I want power over the so-called white man, over the heathen, all right. These are the promises that we want, man. All right. So no, the kingdom of heaven is not for everybody. Somebody got to be the servants. Somebody got to be the slaves. Somebody's got to build the kingdom of heaven. And it's going to be you Edomites. You Edomites are selected to build our kingdom of heaven, man. You're going to build the kingdom of Israel. And we're going to show you how it's done, man. How we like shit to be done, man. All right? And we're not going to have any goddamn disgusting concrete streets like you Edomites have, man. Because, the Edomites, kingdom, empire, it's a disaster. It's depressing. The sidewalks are concrete. Your streets are goddamn concrete. Your buildings are shaped like Lego blocks. The skyscraper buildings. Because a lot of you Edomites come from the Caucasus Mountains. So this is why your world looks like the way it does. Because many of you come from the Caucasus Mountains. The so-called white man is no more than a modern-day caveman. That's all he is. You're a goddamn cave beast. That's what you is. A cave beast. I despise these Edomites. I'm sick of looking at them every day. When we have to work in this goddamn disgusting plantation. All right? My mind, we wish we could destroy these Edomites. Lord willing, man, we can't wait. And we're going to do it. I want to see these Edomites destroyed. I'm sick of looking at them, man. Inferior ass people on the planet. All right? This is why the goddamn planet is so fucked up. That's because of these goddamn Edomites. All right? So anyway, I'm going to go and bring us some other articles, man. All right? Mainly, why so many women are missing. Specifically, the daughters of Judah. Okay, the women of the tribe of Judah. The so-called African American women. It says a lot of them are missing. I'm going to read this article. So it says the Black and Missing Foundation reported in 2010 that a total. Let me see. Let me read on to the point, Salaki. It says hundreds of African American families are left with painful details of wondering what has happened to their loved ones. It says many so-called black women and children have been missing for decades, and as currently more than 64,000 black women remain missing across the United States. And I believe it's higher than that. It's about 75,000 women are missing, so-called black women. And you know that? I mean, that's really the most, it's just really the most sad, man. He's in control of all things. All right? Why these things are happening? All right? It's because, matter of fact, I'm going to bring it out. Why these, it tells you everything in the Bible, man, of why these things are happening to our people. All right? Because a lot of our women have walked through great pride. And you read that in 2nd Esther, chapter 8, verse 50. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. All right, there you go. Because a lot of our women have walked in great pride. So the Lord's saying that a lot of great miseries is going to be done to them. And the same thing with the so-called Native American women, man. A lot of them are missing. Are getting kidnapped and are being caught up in the human trafficking. All right? But it's really high among the so-called Native Americans and the black women, and of course the Hispanic women too. A lot of them are being missing and being snatched and being caught up in human trafficking. Same thing with them, man. So it says, in the year leading up to the study, 39.8% of American Indian and Alaskan Native women had experienced violence, including 14.4% who had experienced sexual violence. Overall, more than 1.5 million American Indian and Alaska Native women have experienced violence in their lifetime. So it's seen a lot of them experience a lot of violence, sexual violence, okay? So a lot of them are being caught up in human trafficking as well, which is very heavy in the Native American community, all right? And the so-called black community, man. The so-called black women being snatched and being caught up in human trafficking. Why? Again, it's because you women have walked in great pride, great arrogance. So a lot of things are going to be done to you. All right? So Isaiah 4:1 is right around the corner, man. All right? The Lord is going to humble our women. A lot of our women are destroyed too. All right? Just like the men, destroyed of a lack of knowledge. All right? Which has been built up with all of our people are blinded by pride and ignorance. All right? You read that in Isaiah 4:6. The Lord's people are destroyed for lack of knowledge because they rejected knowledge. So that's why these things are happening. That's why they're committing suicide. And that's why you're missing, be snatched, and human trafficking. That's because you work with great goddamn pride. That's the Most High doing these things, man. All right? The Most High is controlling the evil and the good, man. Matter of fact, let me bring that out. So let's book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 3. It says, the eyes of the Most High are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. See that? The eyes of the Lord is in every place, beholding the evil and the good. The Lord already says that he controlled the Edomite. That's his sword. The rod of his anger was the Assyrians. All right? Well, we know the Assyrians had northern kingdom Israel in captivity. All right? Well, that was the Lord's rod of anger. All right? You don't think the Edomites is the Lord's rod of anger? The Lord says he only knows Israel. So he's going to punish Israel for their iniquities. That's why you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are catching hell the way you are. Because you're in sin, iniquity, abominations, and idolatry. You got to come out of it. Come out of it. Start fearing the Lord. That's why you're catching hell. All right? But yeah, that's what's going on, man. I believe it's over 75,000 women are missing, are being caught up in human trafficking. And they said over like 1.6 million so-called Native American women, which could be more, could be higher, man. You can't really believe all that shit online, man. You gotta dig deeper. Not everything is accurate. All right? They can only bring out with so much information that they can. All right? You gotta dig deeper. But a lot of things are happening to our people, man, at the end of the day. All right, we all catching hell as a people under the so-called white man. All right? But the good news is that our captivity is almost up. All right, the elect is going to be delivered. The hope for the elect. But 2/3 of Israel are going to be caught up in the destruction of the so-called white man. Because they didn't want to come out of iniquity. They didn't want to stop being wicked. They didn't want to stop killing each other. They didn't want to come out of idolatry. They didn't want to come out of abomination. They still wanted the American pride of life. All right? They wanted to still be a part of America's lifestyle, man. All right? This place is depressing. It's depressing, man. Just like what I read to you online. You know, RFK and Donald Trump want to take antidepressants away because most everybody's depressed. And who's really catching them most hell? Is you goddamn women. You goddamn women that's on these pills. All right, on these prescriptions. These depression prescriptions, man. You goddamn women. All right? For one, we live in a wicked ass society, man. So we glad the so-called white man's world is falling, man. I'm thankful for that. All right? I'm thankful. All right, so I'm gonna close by saying this. It's the book of Obadiah. Yeah, that's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 8. It says, shall I not in that day, saith Yahawah, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau? See that? That's why they can't think anymore. All right, the wisdom is dying. The goddamn Edomites IQ, all right, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man. All right, they're fighting with each other. They're divided. All right, they're divided on the war situation. Okay, Trump wants to call Volodymyr Zelensky a dictator now. All right, it's like he's sided with Russia because he can't stop the war with Ukraine and Russia. He ain't doing nothing but deceiving and lying to the people. All right, so we just see that the wisdom of the Edomites is perishing. it's vanishing away because it's the Most High doing it, man. So that's why so much infighting among them, man. And it's going to get bigger, and it's going to increase. Because, NATO rumors that they're going to get involved in a war situation with Ukraine and Russia as well. And it's going to turn Europe into a graveyard, a theater of war. There's going to be many casualties. And even NATO even announced it. They said it's going to be many casualties of death because of World War III. World War III is coming around the corner. And you got our people want to be caught up in it. They're blinded by the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar bullshit. They're not like us. All right? That ain't nothing but a goddamn distraction. World War III is here, man. And a lot of people are going to die. And 2/3 of Israel. You're going to die, man. Be caught up in that destruction. Yeah? The Lord is still stretching out his hand. You can repent, return back to YAHAWAH as an Israelite, or you can die here in Babylon, America. It makes no difference. And the choice is yours. But hey, we know the name of the Lord. And the Lord said, whosoever call on my name shall be saved. All right? Many people don't understand that John 3:16. It's really referring to the nation of Israel. It wasn't referring to the whole world. All right? So a lot of these people are blinded in the world. That's because the Most High blinded them, man. It's only for the elect to understand this. All right? So I'm going to close by saying this, man. So this is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 9. 2nd Esdras 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. There you go. So we're living in a time of the ending of the so-called white man's world, and we're living in the time of Jacob's world beginning, man. All right? And that's the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans today. All right? That means our world is beginning, and the so-called white man's world is falling. All right? So again, message to you, Esau, Edom. Enjoy your last moments of liberty in America, because it's 1,000 years of captivity for you. All right? After that, enjoy your last moments of liberty. All right? Because you're going into captivity for 1,000 years, and then you're going to be eradicated off the earth after that. Remember, you Edomites are just visiting the planet. The planet don't belong to you. This planet belongs to Israel. This is not your planet. You Edomites are just visiting. All right? Hey, I hate Edomites, man. I hate Edomites. I'm just very compassionate, okay? So don't mind my yelling and screaming. And the Lord said, anyway, to blow your, cry loud, spare not, lift up your voice like a trumpet. And that's all I'm doing, man, okay? I'm lifting up my voice like a trumpet, crying aloud. It's not sparing nothing. I'm not sparing no one's feelings. I'm going to say it how it is. This is the uncut, raw truth, man, all right? I'm going to say it how it is, man. If the so-called white man's going to captivity, he's going, all right? And that's the judgment of the Lord. That's where his ass is going, to captivity. All right? So, yeah, these Edomites are just visiting the earth. That's all. They're just visiting the earth. This planet belongs to Israel. The Lord made the world for Israel. And always be for Israel, for the righteous. All right? We are the seed of the righteous. They are the seed of the wicked. All right? It talks about, Job breaks it down in Job. When you read about Job, it talks about the wicked being cut off. All right? The light of the wicked going to be put out. It's talking about these Edomites going to be eradicated, man. Because they're created to be the wicked. This earth wasn't made for the wicked. All right? So, I want to start by giving the mighty praise, honor, and great glory to the God of Israel, to YAHAWAH, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakadash. All right? And Akum Yasharala. Kunyoshimala.